Hey friends, it's Anna with Renew Home Studio coming to you live tonight, Saturday night, and I thought we would try to do something brand new that we haven't done before and try to use Couture with glitter. Have any of you tried to do that? I thought that would be kind of fun. Excuse me while I try to adjust my light a little bit tonight because it seems to be making a little bit of a dark spot here on my face, and I'm not sure why. Is that a little bit better? It's still giving me a dark spot. Anyway, we will try to get this going. We are doing Vintage Market Days right now out in Overland Park. Tomorrow is the last day, and I won't lie, it's been freezing. It's been really, really, really cold, and it's been hard because it's been so cold. But tomorrow is supposed to be almost 60 degrees, and so I'm just praying that all of you guys will come out and see me and stop by and say hi and buy lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff from me, okay? Because some of the stuff we have at the show is some of the Couture signs that I've been working on for Christmas time, and I would love for you guys to see them. So I'm just getting some of my supplies together, and I got some new orders of some new transfers in. I got some snowflakes. And I just went back on the site, and I thought that they were all in stock, but the snowflakes I couldn't find online right now, but I think they'll be there soon. So keep an eye out for them, but this is just one example. You don't have to just glitter snowflakes. There's a lot of different things that you could try to glitter, so it really doesn't matter. We can try this anyway, okay? But I just wanted to kind of show you how it works. And if you're joining me for the first time, say hello. And if it's not your first time, please say hello and let me know where you guys are at. I know it's kind of late on a Saturday night, but I've had to veg out and thaw out on the couch for a while. So I've been doing that and trying to get up my energy to get up and do this live because I wanted to hang out with you guys. It's been a little bit since I've done a live. So my first step, that when I get these out, hi Brenda, welcome. When I get these out, is I want to make sure that I grab my Sharpie before I cut them out, and I always go ahead, and I'm going to move my camera down. I always mark where the back of my transfers are. So, and actually I can go ahead and cut these out first so I can see where they are. Now on the snowflake transfer, there are 2 large snowflakes, 2 medium, and 3 small. These are really pretty. The detail in these snowflakes is really, really gorgeous. Again, if I was trying to do this with a Cricut machine or a Silhouette, there's no way I could get this kind of detail and those kind of things. Just no way. And I was surprised when I ordered these. I wasn't sure how big they were going to be. I actually was thinking that most of the snowflakes would probably be about this size. So I'm really pleasantly surprised that they're bigger. So I'm going to get these cut out, and I'm just going to go through my process of what I do when I first get a new transfer. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark on the back of these, which is the back, because you do not, when you're done with these transfers, you do not want to put the transfer on the incorrect side of the backing sheet because it could ruin your transfer. And it's not good enough to go ahead and put an X, especially because some of the transfers have clear backgrounds. And if you just put an X on there, you still won't be able to tell which is the front and which is the back. Okay, so I've marked all of my transfers. Hello, guys, come on and say hi. Give me a thumbs up so I know that Facebook is working. Facebook has been so wonky this last week. I think they're getting ready to make some big changes, and I don't know what those are, but some people aren't able to see comments, so I don't know if you guys are commenting or not. So please, can somebody give me a heart if you've recently made a comment so that I can see it? And I will know. Okay, I have 1 thumbs up coming through here. So I'm hoping you guys are here. It says I have people on the live, but I don't see any comments yet. Okay, so I'm going to work on this board. These are just some 1x6s, and they've been painted in black and distressed just slightly, and they've already been waxed. So I thought that this would be really good because these would show up really, really well on here. And what we might do is just do a big one, maybe a big one, and 2 smaller ones. Let's see if we can get these to fit on here. That would probably work, wouldn't it? I'm just trying to figure out a layout. When you guys are working with these, sorry, I'm just kind of being a little slow here. I always try to get you guys to encourage to just play with your layout a little bit. Debbie says, hello. Hi, Debbie. Play with your layout a little bit so that you can get it exactly how you want it to be. So what I might do, I might just do it like this. Will this one fit on here? Let's see. That one would fit on there if I made this one the center one and did it first. Well, let's try. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this one. Sorry if my speech is still a little slurry. I was so cold today. I was having such a hard time talking. I was kind of a mess. You know, one thing I didn't do is I didn't prepare my sink yet. So hold on, guys. I like to do this in the kitchen because I like to have my sink close by. It's easier for me to clean these with my sink. Debbie says, hope it was warmer for you today at DMD. Oh, Debbie, I wish I could say it was. The wind wasn't as vicious today, but the temperatures were colder. And so it's kind of hard on the body to be staying out in that kind of temperature and weather for 7+ hours. And Levi is scolding me because he says I'm talking too loud. Have it off the board a little. Oh, the snowflake. Yeah, I could do that. Sorry, honey, I'm doing a live, and so mommy is going to be talking. So I'm going to use a light blue on this because I'm going to be using glitter, and it probably doesn't really matter that much. I could probably even use black on here, which would be kind of cool. But I was thinking that even if there were some spots that the glitter didn't get to on the transfer, that this blue coming through would kind of be, this is kind of not really blue, it's just kind of a pale green. If you guys can see that would kind of be kind of neat. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have my glitter ready. And you know, it's always a little bit of a struggle. I should probably have a better prepared surface. Okay, so I have my transfer down, all the way down, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to chalk it. So I'm going to pull out a little bit of my paste, and I'm just going to go ahead and chalk it. Chalk it real good. Kind of sounds like I'm from the child of the 80s, huh? Okay, so that's a pretty color on here, but I want to make sure I get that little spot off. I'm going to drop this in my water really fast, and while this is still wet, I'm going to put a piece of paper underneath here. And I think I'm going to do this in this one. So I'm just going to put the glitter all the way on it. While it's wet, let me see how this works. Make sure it's settling everywhere. Oh, pretty. So what happened, guys? I don't want to swipe my hand up against this because this was clear. What it did, can you see that? It just made it more iridescent. And I'm glad that I did that color underneath there. That's really, really fun. Look at that. That's really, really, really pretty. Now, the next time I do it, I think I'm going to do them in silver on either side of that. And the silver may actually cover up more of that. But I'm going to try to get as much glitter off the sides of here as I can before I chalk it, because I don't want that glitter to get on my transfers because it will stick. And I should probably, I'm just going to try to sweep this off here as much as I can. There's a little bitty knot in my wood on this side, and there's some glitter that's kind of fallen in there. But I want to make sure I get this off as much as possible. There we go. I think I got it off pretty well. Because like I said, when I put the new transfer down on here, I don't want the glitter to stick to that because I won't be able to get that off. There we go. And I'm going to put, before I make too much of a mess, I'm going to put this glitter with my paper back in my container. And some of it's still sticking to my paper, but that's okay. Okay, so let's try to do the next one in silver. Here we go. Isn't that pretty? Hi, Leah. Mary says that's pretty. It is pretty.
I'm just getting a drink.
Okay, baby, you just get a drink. Okay, let's try this one. And again, I think if I did it in black, that's the same color as the board, that would really make it really stand out even more. But let's see what it does with the silver. Now, guys, up until the 31st is still the October special of the 6 chalk pastes for the price of 5. So if you still go over to chalkmyworld.com, you can still get 6 chalk pastes for the price of 5. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try to not get that over on the other side. Woo! That was a lot, wasn't it? You know how glitter is. It just kind of goes everywhere. I'm going to let it kind of sit on there a second. I'm going to make it go off this way. Oh, look how pretty. Now you're going to have to make sure that the glitter you use is really fine glitter. Because if it's too thick, see how it globbed up a little bit of that in the middle? Just because it's not really, it is fine, it's small, but I think that would probably work better with really, really fine glitter. And it would probably work well with like something like this that had more lines in it. Isn't that pretty, Leah? I love the glitter. What kind of glitter do you use? So the glitter I have, this is just stuff from Hobby Lobby or maybe from Michael's. I can't remember. This is, and of course I have big tubs of it because, you know, all the glitter, right? So this is just silver glitter. And I don't even know that it really says, it says 1/24. So it's kind of fine. And this one says, well, I have to find it on here. I can't even remember, but this one is a little finer, a little bit smaller. I don't think you're going to want to use glitter that is really, really big. Isn't that silver pretty, Linda? It's so pretty. Okay, so let's try this other little one off of here. And again, I want to make sure I get as much of that glitter off here as possible because this is so sticky, it could stick to the back of that. And I'm not sure how well that would come off even when I clean it in the water. There's a knot in this piece of wood, so we shall have to see how well the chalk paste goes into that, because it's a little cavernous in there. But my chalk paste that I'm using tonight seems to be kind of thick. It probably needs to be watered down just a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, I'm putting those in water, and then I better save my paper and keep it separate. I'm also trying to be careful that I don't get glitter in this paste. So let's see, just a little bit, because it can kind of get everywhere. And it's fun just to experiment. Now, I would say, I don't know, I have not experimented with this on regular chalkboards. Oh, look how pretty that is. Do you see that? Look how pretty. That's really pretty. But I do have to say that I think I like it with the iridescent, the white, even better. And I think it's because my silver isn't quite as fine as this one. So I wonder what it would do if we did one, use black chalk paste. Should we try that? Should we try to use some black chalk paste and then see what it does with a white? That would be pretty. That would be really pretty. Okay, so let me set this, let me clean this up. We'll close out this chalk paste. I'm just kind of curious. And you guys just get in there and play with it. Just experiment and see what it'll do. It never hurts to try. So here I have a black, but let me put this silver away. Sherry says, once you put the glitter on, does it become permanent? Can it be taken back off if it's not to seal or leave it? So that's a very good question, and that was what I was kind of starting to get at, and I apologize because I didn't finish my thought there. I would probably still seal these to make them permanent. So I would just do a spray poly on top of these. To do it on a chalkboard itself, I'm a little hesitant because I don't know what it would be like if you try to wipe it off. I'm not sure if the glitter would scratch or not. That I don't know. That I have to play with. So because we just have these boards, we might be able to do that. We might be able to just practice with it. Okay, let's just do 2 big ones on here. And let's just see. Let's just see what they do. So yes, I would probably just do a big spray poly on top of that. And like I said, that silver, it's kind of glommed up a little bit. So I don't know about that. I don't know. We can probably, you can see there's already glitter on here. Glitter just grows and grows. It just goes everywhere. Let's try that one, and let's try this one. These are really, really pretty snowflakes though. So when this transfer becomes available again, you guys definitely need to take advantage of it. Okay, I'm gonna have my paper ready for my silver so that I can do all of these and do it really fast, because I think I'm gonna do across both of these at the same time, just to make it quick. And so again, if you're wanting to go really quick, use the bigger squeegees. Use the bigger ones. And guys, if this is cool to you, I would love it if you would tag somebody in here or share it. So the popular transfers, we had gotten word that they are not going to be coming out until November. We were hoping they were going to be coming out sooner. But if there is something that you're wanting now, please don't wait. Please go over to chalkmyworld.com, and I need to just put that in here right now. Hold on. Go over to Chalkmyworld and order it. You don't want to wait on something, and it's okay to have some stuff in the queue being shipped to you while you're waiting for those other transfers, those other popular ones. Linda, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that, Linda. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Let's just try. Let's see what it does in the black. You're noticing that I'm kind of leaving it on thick over here before I take it back off. That will kind of help me keep it from drying all the way, if I have it just a little thicker on there. And sometimes when you use the darker pigmented chalk pastes, it will stain your transfer, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be all the way clean. I've had some designers say, oh, I can't get all the, it's ruined, I can't get it all off. And no, it's okay if it stains. You just don't want the chalk paste to be in where the dots are, the dot matrix part of that. Okay, so let me get these off of here. Now you cannot see the snowflake very well because it's in black and the board is black. Oh, we didn't want to do silver, did we? We wanted to do the other one. Whoop. Wasting time. I wanted to do it in this one. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's too much. Oh, I might have messed it up. Okay, we shall see. And see, I need it. Okay, there was one area I wanted it to go. Okay, so this didn't work quite as well as I thought it would. I thought that it would kind of pop up a little bit more, and it did not. Do you see that? It didn't pop up quite as well. So you know what? I'm going to go wipe this off. Let's do it. Let's just wipe it off and just see what happens. I think it would be better if it's done in the contrasting color like this one. So here, I'm just going to go wipe it off. Let's do it. I'm just going to go under the sink, talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to take a rag and wipe it off. And we'll see what it does. Well, let's see. I don't think it scratched the board. I'm going to dry it off. I don't think it scratched my board. Sorry, I left you guys for so long. I think it's okay. So let's try it again. But let's try it with a lighter color again. I really liked it in this color. Did you guys think that was pretty? Hi, Tammy. What do you think? Let's try some more in that color. Let's get rid of that black because that didn't work. It was all an experiment. We could try. Got some more water running. So I'm going to close up this black. And that's dry again already. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my snowflakes wet over here before I clean them off. And I still have some other ones. Look, you guys, there are a ton of snowflakes in this. Did you see this transfer? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 transfers in there. And they're decent size. They're not all small. So let's try this again. Let's make sure my hands dried off. I'm still having a hard time getting my fingers to work. Man, it was so cold out there today. Some people had propane heaters, and I was wishing I had one. And the kids are watching The Hobbit. Is this the Return of Smaug? Is that what you guys are watching, Daniel?
No, it's Battle of the Five Armies.
Oh, Battle of the Five Armies. Because, you know, Mama doesn't know enough about. Okay, I'm going to put this glitter back in here as much as possible. And then make sure I don't have any on here. And I think I might move this over a little bit. And I love that it's easy just to reposition these. Let's move that one there. So please excuse me if you're listening to Hobbits fight over here. I think they had a marathon today while Mara and I were gone. And can I just brag on my daughter who helped me today? And she was such a trooper to hang out in all that weather today. We had on lots of layers, but she was amazing. She was amazing. Okay, I want to make sure I get chalk paste off of that. Okay. Hi, Anna, says Kelly. We love the snowflakes. Aren't they so fun? Hi, Betty. Sherry says, here's a tip. I saw someone do, after it dries a bit, they used a condensed air, like for computer cleaning, to clean off the loose glitter. Yes, Sherry, I saw my friend from Barb Designs do that. I did see that. That's a good idea. Where did you buy the transfers? Sorry, just tuning in. So I got these. Just a second, honey. And you can tell me just a second. At chalkmyworld.com. I'm not sure the snowflake is there right now, but there are lots of other Christmas transfers over there. So you don't just have to glitter with snowflakes. This is just an idea. But I wanted to show you guys how to do that. So make sure that you hop over to chalkmyworld.com so you can look at the transfers that are available. Right now, there is a special where you can get 6 chalk pastes for the price of 5 right now. So I would definitely hop over there and do that. I'm going to leave that on there just a little thick on this one, since I'm doing 2 at a time, and then come back over and get that off. I really liked this color. I don't know if this is called sea foam. I'd have to go back and look what color this is, but it's just like a really pale bluish green. Okay, I'm going to pull these off, and they look pretty. They look pretty, y'all. But let's get some of that iridescent glitter in there. I want to move this away because I do not want glitter in that. And just move it around a little. You want to make sure you do this while it's wet. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty with that color. Be careful when you're messing with it that you don't hit that chalk, because it's still going to be wet. And then, yes, you could use like an air it's like what she was talking about are those little sprayers that you use to like clean out your keyboard that have the pressurized air with like the little straw hose on the end. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to pull these up so you guys can see it. Hi, Rosie. Amy says, thanks. You are welcome. Okay, look at that. I know there's still a lot of glitter on there. I'm going to move my chalk paste out of the way so it doesn't fall in there. Isn't that pretty? So I'll have to wait and get the rest of that glitter off of there. But those are so pretty. That would look pretty just sitting on a shelf or doing a combination of those. Here's the other one I did. And I did them, the ones on the end are done in silver. And I didn't like it quite as much because they glommed up a little bit and you can't see quite as much of the detail. But the one in the middle, love it. Love, love, love. Kelly, doesn't that look pretty? Julie, isn't that pretty? Hi, Julie. Welcome. You guys, that's Julie, my friend Julie from over at Southern Charm Wreaths. You need to go follow her. She is a maven. What a mogul when it comes to wreath making. I have several friends who are really amazing at wreaths, and she is one of them. So go over and follow her page. Kelly says, you can't wait to do these. I ordered them. Oh, great, Kelly. Deborah says, that's really pretty. And Brenda says, I wonder if that is the coastal blue I ordered. You know, it might be. I can't remember. And I didn't write it on the bottom of here. And sometimes the little stickers that they used to have on there, they rubbed off. So I can't even read them anymore. You are welcome, Julie. Awesome. Anytime, friend. But isn't that so pretty? I love that. So that's the snowflakes and that's some glitter. And you guys, you just have to play with it and just practice and just see. You don't know how it's going to turn out until you do it. So again, here are my tips if you're going to be doing this. Make sure that you are using, let me drop this in water really quick. Wash off my hand. Make sure that you are using glitter that is really fine. We tried just a little bit ago to do black, since my board was black, and then do the glitter on top of it, thinking that it would just make it pop, and it didn't work quite as well. I think what worked really well is if you did a contrasting color. I think white would look really pretty, but I really like that light blue. Isn't that pretty? Hi. Oh, Sherry says, hi, Maria. Do you mean Mara? Mara's not on here right now. She's upstairs kind of vegging out. She deserves it. But we are glad you're here, Sherry. Welcome. So I think it looks really pretty with that contrasting color. The silver didn't work quite as well for me, and I don't know if it's because the silver was just a little bit bigger and not as fine when it comes to the glitter. And so it kind of globbed them up a little bit. So I think that would kind of be my suggestion. And I was kind of hesitant. I didn't know what this would look like doing it on an actual chalkboard, like if you didn't want to make it permanent and you wanted to wipe it off. But it didn't scratch on here. I think probably like if you use glitter that is like the German glitter that has the crystals in it, now that would probably scratch. That probably would. And I think you'd probably just want to be real careful as you're kind of washing it off and rubbing it off. But this was kind of fun. just to experiment and try something new. You love the vintage typewriter that I did, Amy says. I know, that is my favorite. Okay, so if you guys, oh, I think my husband moved it. Oh no, here it is. I can show it to you. I need to hang it up. That is the typewriter. Now I know this one is available on the site, and I cannot believe the detail in this typewriter. It is incredible. Now I'm not going to seal this one because I want to be able to go ahead and continue to put letters. That comes with a set where you can actually put words up in here, and I have other words from other transfers that I can put up in here, and symbols, and so I want to be able to do that and wipe it off. But the detail on this keyboard and on here is amazing. I love, love, love it. It's one of my faves. One of my faves. So, yes, it's just sitting in the other room for now. Deborah says, that's awesome. Amy gave me some thumbs up and some hearts. Thank you so much for that. So there you guys go. Practicing and playing a little bit with glitter and Chalk Couture and just seeing how it goes. It's pretty fun. I think that turned out pretty well. Now I know. Now I know. So just so you know, again, make sure that you use something that's really fine, because see how it kind of globbed up in there in the middle. And that was also done in that light colored blue. And I wish I did know what this was called. Sometimes I've been writing on the bottom of these, but if you guys can see this color, you see that? It's just like a pale blue or maybe a seafoam green, something like that. It's really pretty. It would also work well in white, but I think that contrasting color underneath the silver, this isn't even silver, what is it? The clear glitter, I think would be really, really pretty. So I'm gonna kind of clean up. I have to kind of veg and regroup again yet to do my last day at Vintage Market Days. And hopefully we won't have to bring very much back. So again, if you're in the Kansas City area, please come by and see me. It's $5 at the gate. You don't have to buy a ticket in advance. Come see Renew Home Studio and buy me out. I'm telling you, you guys need to come get. If you guys don't want to do Chalk Couture and you just want to buy what I already have made, I have plenty of it. I have a whole bunch of Christmas signs. I have the vintage truck. I have some roosters. I have some Wise Men Still Seek Him. Mar, what other signs did we have? I had a whole bunch of them. Had a whole bunch of Chalk Couture signs there, in addition to some of our home decor and our other designs and a whole bunch of things. Deborah says, oh no, I already caught Deborah's comment. Is anybody else commenting? I may have been missing them. Maybe not. Okay, so guys, go over to chalkmyworld.com right now. Remember, through the end of the month, you can still get 6 chalk pastes for the price of 5. They're fall colors, but you can load up on those. That's a really great deal. It's saving you about $8 or $9 on those chalk pastes. So that's a good deal. They're going to be coming out with some new promos for November, but they're going to be short promos, so you're going to have to watch. You can also go over to my VIP page, and I will link that in the comments here when we get done. Go over there, and that way you'll make sure you don't miss any of the specials that I'm doing, any of the specials from the company, because sometimes I'm doing giveaways, sometimes I'm doing special promotions, and the VIP page is the only place you're going to catch them. So you're going to have to go over there and make sure that you're on there. But I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I am getting some new orders of some transfers in on Monday, so I will make sure that definitely on Monday night we'll do some more lives so you guys can see some of those brand new ones, because I think the best way for you guys to know about them is for me to show you what they look like. I think that's the best way, because you know, like I said, the snowflakes, I didn't realize how big they were. I thought that they would just be tiny, but even the tiniest one is probably about 3 inches, even that smallest one. And just look at those details in them. They're really, really pretty. Really pretty. So hopefully those will be restocked soon. They make some really great gifts and things that you could add to things. Wouldn't it be fun to do this on your kid's mirror in their bathroom and put snowflakes all over their mirror, their bathroom, just for Christmas time? That would be fun. Or to do it on your screen door or your glass door to your house, or maybe even on the windows in your kitchen, because it all wipes off, right? That would be super, super fun. And maybe we'll have to do that too. Maybe I'll have to add some snowflakes just to the windows here in the kitchen. That would be That would be a fun thing to do. Hi, Barb. It was really, really cold today, Barb. And yesterday it was, yeah, I'm not going to lie, it was hard. It was really, really cold today. And I think it kept the crowds down. So if you're thinking, oh, Sunday, there's not going to be anything left. There's a ton of stuff left. You guys have to come on out. You have to come on out. The hard thing about where we were is that we were on the edge of the parking garage, and we were hitting, the wind was hitting us before it hit anybody else. And so we were getting the full brunt of it. And my face is wind chapped. Poor Mara's face is wind chapped, and we've had 2 days of that. So tomorrow it's supposed to be really nice. It's going to be almost 60 degrees. That's the Midwest for you. That's what you get. So please come on out. I had some sweet, sweet ladies. A handful of you guys came by and said hi to me. There was somebody, even one of my friends on here even came up from Joplin, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. She came up for the show to stop by to say hi and bought some stuff. So I was so grateful. That just blesses me beyond measure. You guys have no idea. And I would love just to hug your all necks. So come on in and say hi. Yes, Levi. Levi's like, Mommy, when are you going to be done? Because we're trying to watch The Hobbit, and you are making too much noise. Did you hear him? Mm-hmm. You want to come say hi really quick? No, he doesn't want to say hi. Okay. I won't make you. I'm almost done. Can you tell all my friends goodbye? Bye. Goodbye, he says. That little guy. He steals my heart, you know. They all do. They're pretty amazing. Yes, praying for good weather. Pray, 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 Deborah. We need really good weather, and we need lots and lots of crowd, because this mama does not want to bring that stuff home. I don't. You guys need to clean me out. Come and see me. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.